Hello, Geminis. Welcome to your reading, my friends. I am struggling with allergies, so I'm going to give you a heads up right now. I think my allergy pill has kicked in. Stinging nettle wasn't doing it anymore. We had to go with the big guns. So hopefully I'll be okay in your reading. If I need to blow my nose, I will pause the camera to do that. So gems, we're going to go into a couple of decks that I haven't used in a while. We're going to go into the Alki deck, and we're going to go into the Oracle of the Radiant Sun. And we are going to ask who you are. How do you function? Like, how do you function? What is it that you have overcome? How you view the other, and the other in this reading, we're going to ask the same questions of them that we ask of your energy. So let's get started with the Alki deck. And then back into the Oracle of the Radiant Sun, followed by the Tarot. Gemini. Who you are, Gemini. You surrender, chains, bondage, and release. You could be releasing something up to the heavens here. You're like, I have no control over that. I'm giving it up to God. Take it, God. How do you function? A nemesis. Revenge, outcomes, and justice. So how you function here, you're a bit of a nemesis. It's like you never really go away. You're always there. What have you overcome? You've overcome some type of a fear here, or distrust. You've overcome some type of doubt. It's kind of funny, even though you have the surrender card, I feel like there's some type of, well, it does say release on it, surrenders and releases. You're the kind of person that wants justice. That's your function. You might expect justice. You might hold out for justice, but you've overcome some type of fear about something or doubt. How do you view the other? Dare, do, reach. She who flies. You do the other, but you view this other as somebody who takes a bit of chance. Somebody who takes a chance here, possibly. Who the other is? She who becomes, metamorphosis, transcendent journey. This is somebody who's on a transcendent journey, is who they are. How do they function? They function through forgiveness, remorse, guilt, and forgiveness. So this person could possibly be on like a journey of forgiveness here. Forgiving themselves, forgiving other people. What have they overcome? Curiosity, destiny, and search. So this person has stopped searching for something. If there was something they were searching for and couldn't find it, they're no longer doing that. They're not searching for something anymore. I feel like they're not curious about their destiny anymore. How they view you. She who waits, patience, waiting, and determination. Is this somebody that you're waiting for? Is this someone that you're waiting for? It looks that way. That's how they see it. You see them as taking a chance. Or somebody who's left with flies. You expect justice. That's how you function. She who is present now, awareness and acceptance. And it's reversed. And yep, reversed. Okay. Who you are. You are surrender. First, you are Sun in Gemini. There you go. That's hilarious. Sun in Gemini, you are versatile. You have a multitude of ways that you can surrender to things in life. You are extremely versatile in your thinking. You're extremely versatile in how you balance different elements of life here. Come on. We gotta get in the book and read that for you. Sun in Gemini. That is hilarious during the Gemini reading, and we pull out that card. The Sun in Gem. I gotta read the whole page for you because it talks about that. All right. Mental awareness. Personal. The Sun Gemini person's basic drive is communication, And this card indicates a mind that is quick to catch on to things and has little difficulty in expressing new ideas clearly. But now take this into account, because this is being attached to surrender. So you may have decided not to communicate to someone anymore, or to try. Clearly. This card occurs when there is a need to be a jack of all trades, and the full gamut of one's talents will be used to the full. It indicates a need for mental and emotional flexibility and versatility in order to secure a positive result. Freedom of action and movement are essential for people with this planet sign combination, and they suffer real frustration in life as a result of unwelcome ties placed on them by others. The inevitable nervousness this produces means that Sun Gemini people can waste a lot of energy running in every direction at once. The negative side of people with this planet sign combination is the danger of becoming intellectually arrogant, almost forcing ideas and unwanted information onto other people. When this card appears in a reading, it makes a change of job likely. Oh, or perhaps the Gemini characteristic of being able to work on 2 tasks at once. Words in this situation are important, serving as a strong framework for the question. The versatility card indicates a time to open the mind to movement, physical and mental. Contact with brothers, sisters, and neighbors is indicated, and many journeys may be required in relation to the question. Events, a social gathering, impressing other people, the need for a quick decision, an important conversation, reliable information, some contract with the media. Well, there you go. That's the Oracle of the Radiant Sun. That's what they have for the Sun in Gemini. It's kind of funny here. I'm wondering if, because the surrender card... Oh, yeah, Gemini does not like to be constrained or held back or tied, especially if that's other people's choices or decisions. There's a real sense of needing freedom here, Gemini, physically and mentally. So there could be something here that you are finding very unique ways to deal with a situation that you find yourself in, where you are, or something is trying to constrain you, or hold you back or tie you down. You could be finding very unique ways to manage this as well. Nemesis is how you function. Publicity, Jupiter and Leo. Really interesting. Publicity nemesis. That's how you function. Is there always attention kind of drawn to you? I always feel like Geminis are, Gemini Sun seems to really grab attention. Like, I have a close Gemini friend. Actually, just remembered I need to send her a message today. It's her birthday. She could be dressed in her scrubbiest outfit and go out to the grocery store, and she will get like hordes of attention, often from men and other things. And she's such a quirky, unique personality that, like, I don't know what it is. People are really drawn to her. And I feel like that's a very Gemini characteristic. So how you function is you may find at times that there's publicity or attention that you get that maybe causes problems in your life, or it causes like unwanted attention. You're trying to bring justice. You're trying to bring balance to your life at times where there may be, I don't know, some of you may even be in the public eye, and somehow this serves as a nemesis in some way. Like, the attention might be a nemesis to you, or it could be a nemesis to someone else. It's the kind of thing, though, that ends up making you stronger, but it often appears at a time where it feels like it's the last thing you need in your life. So what, see, you've overcome doubt, fear, wariness, and trust. Eccentricity. What is very interesting? Eccentricity. Saturn in Aquarius. You've overcome a fear of something really weird here. Really weird. You've overcome something very strange, or maybe some sort of really weird way that you have been, because Saturn constrains. Saturn is a constrainer. And that is not an energy that you feel comfortable in. Oh, no, that's not wrong. No, Jupiter just moved. It's like, did Saturn just move out of your sign? I don't think it did. I don't even know where it is. Oh, no, it's in Aries. That's where it is. Coming for you. It's coming for you. I want to do it. I want to read this. This is so funny. It's also weird though, because I don't picture Gemini as being someone who would typically be fearful or wary of something eccentric here, because I feel like it's air energy, and Gemini is a very outwards, like out of the box kind of thinker. But you know, we're gonna pull a tarot card on this, and we'll see how that unfolds. Okay, Saturn Aquarius. When this card is selected in a reading, it can indicate the questioner is either currently going against expected behavior or would change their fortunes by doing so. Now is the time to forget what others will think. Events. Work with technology such as computers, revolutionary or social group activities. A powerful or influential friend. A radical decision. Well, that's interesting because publicity could be some type of influence, right? So you are no longer fearful or worried about maybe technology or computers. Maybe. That's funny. My Gemini friend doesn't like them at all. And a reading, it can indicate that the questioner is either currently going against expected behavior. You're not afraid to go against expected behavior. That's so you've overcome some type of fear here about maybe stepping out and being a little bit different. You're not afraid to do that. Or if fear is a strong word, maybe you're not apprehensive to do that anymore. You're ready to be like a strange and unusual Gemini here. How you view the other is flies dare do reach. Appreciation. Moon and Leo. Appreciation. Cornucopia. Wow, I want to say this person could sort of like give out. I'm having trouble thinking. I'm not getting enough oxygen to my brain today. This person could, like, cornucopia with appreciation. That just feels like this could be, maybe this is someone who's incredibly appreciative of you, or this person is not shy to show their appreciation. They share in that, like they highlight excellent aspects of people or a person or you. This person is not afraid to step out, maybe even and say, I think you're great. I think you're great. I think you do a good job. I think you're amazing. I don't know, that's how you see it. They dare do reach. Appreciation. Or maybe you see this person is like reaching for appreciation. Tell me how much you like me. Tell me. Come on. Tell me how much you like me. Okay. Who they are. This is somebody in a metamorphosis state. They're on a transcendent journey. Wow, escape. Mars and Pisces. That's interesting. Ooh. With transcendent journey too. That's very interesting. It's kind of like this person is, maybe they have a strong Pisces, or maybe they have a strong Mars Pisces placement or something like that. Maybe the 12th house could be relevant for them. But the escape with that Pisces energy and fighting for something. This person could be coming out of some type of, it could be a dark night of the soul. Okay, really interesting, right? Because the 12th house also is the ruler of prisons. And who you are, you've surrendered to something here, some type of bondage, but in a really versatile and unique way. Oh, and this versatility, the versatility of your mind has maybe helped you overcome the fear of doing something unusual. Yeah. Because this person is currently in some type of process here, coming out of a dark night of a soul. They're grappling with spiritual freedom as well. It's almost like they're fighting something spiritually. Maybe they're fighting for their soul. They could be doing some type of like light and shadow work here. That's very intriguing. How they function: remorse, guilt, forgiveness, acquisition, Sun and Taurus. remorse, guilt, and forgiveness. They're trying to transcend something. They're trying to escape from something. Maybe this person has entered a relationship that has taken their soul backwards, or it's done something here to them. If these two are related and connected, these two areas of who they are and how they function, this person can show they function to, maybe this is part of their journey, showing remorse and guilt, asking for forgiveness. Maybe this person has been involved in something that has caused them to behave in a way that, right, like causes their soul to kind of like be pulled down here, because there's a real sense of transcending and escaping confusion, like a deep it's almost like a deep Neptunian energy that feels like a dream. Like it feels like a deep, weird, watery dream where things come and go and they change shape and energies. That's who they are. They're escaping that. And they function. See, the functionality is very physical compared to who they are, which is a very spiritual energy, a very ethereal energy, like really in the liminal, and the function is very physical. Like with Sun and Taurus, forgiveness, this person could actually, like, there's a lot going on in the physical, like maybe the things that they do, the things that they say that are around, it's just the theme of forgiveness. So we're going to pull out tarot to get a little bit more about what that could be. What they've overcome: curiosity, destiny, and search, resourcefulness, the Sun in Cancer. Oh, I don't know if I can handle your fur right now, Larry. No, here, here's a kissy hug. I know it's not your fault. I know it's not your fault. It's my nose. My nose is having overreaction to nature. Are you nature? Are you nature? This person, I want to say this, what they've overcome, this person is no longer curious or searching for kind of like home to some extent with Sun and Cancer. No, keep moving. You gotta keep moving. No, I'm on the table. Love you. Bye-bye. This person is no longer searching. They've overcome the search. They've needed to be resourceful. Now, okay, to find something here that has to do with their destiny. It's interesting because versatility and resourcefulness they're different, but they're not, too different. Versatility is almost like taking the resources that you might need and using them in different ways, right? To satisfy or to help you out. Where resourcefulness to me is almost like it's finding those resources to start with. So they're not looking for that. They've stopped looking for something they need to maybe like nourish them too. I mean, the whole idea here is you see there's water in there and the crow can't get to it. So the crow is, right, resourceful, finds the stones that it needs to put in there. So finding the stones would be the resourcefulness. The versatility is what you do with the stones. So you're almost, you to some degree, you look like you're a little bit ahead of this person in terms, I don't know, maybe spiritual growth or development. I don't know why you want that door open all the time. There's nothing in there and you never find anything. It's a crawl space door. There's nothing as Christmas decorations. There's like nothing there. How they view you. Patient secrets. Ooh. So is there some type of secret this person has? Is there some type of waiting, that you're waiting for something here? You're waiting for something. Is it something from this person? They view you is patiently and determined in your wait for some type of secrets or secret. It could be, you know, the meaning of life or something like that. It could be a secret that this person has. Enterprise. Jupiter and Aries. It's got a very, well, obviously, palm reader energy, very witchy kind of energy. I think my allergy pill has kicked in. It's making me feel tired. Even though it's the one that doesn't cause, it's not supposed to cause that, and I cut it in half. Can you imagine if I took a whole one? If I took one that was supposed to like make you sleepy, I'd be unconscious. There'd be no readings. Who you are. The Knight of Swords. Wow, you are a quick thinker. You are a versatile and quick thinker is who you are. You have a very unique way of coming to fearless too. It's interesting. I don't even remember what I was about to say, but my eyes were drawn to the word fearless that I have on this card and what you've overcome, right? Fear, distrust, wariness. You're looking at things from a different perspective, or you're open to looking at things from a different perspective. That's who you are. I mean, that's kind of very Gemini in a way too. A quick, enthusiastic thinker. Gemini. It's hilarious, right? Oh, that's even Gemini. Fire with air. At Knight of Swords, Gemini gem. Gem. You're just coming up like a gem. How you function. Nemesis of publicity. The Death card. Shit. I just saying, because the way they're pointing at that star, it also has this feeling of like destiny. Destiny is some sort of, you're being reborn into a destiny here, is how you function. But it's like a fucking nemesis, so I don't know what that is. I would say nemesis too, could like sometimes it could be your job or your career. It's like, you know, there could be things that you love about it. This feels very satisfying. I feel like I'm making a difference in the world. Oh my God, this job is going to kill me. Or, oh my God, this job is going to kill me. Oh, but I got paid this week so I can eat and keep a roof over my head, right? Like it's just, I don't know. So, and there's something here though that feels like your destiny is being reborn. This is not a loss, but it is transformation. That's how you function. Maybe too, there's some type of aspect of you here that is always like when things kind of break apart, there's, with nemesis, yes. I was going to say, when things break apart and there's a rebirth being structured for you, for some reason it feels, even if it's for your own justice in a way, like it's to balance the scales of karma and justice for you, it feels like the death of you at the same time. I mean, we do have the Death card here. I want to say too that maybe there's something about your life that feels publicly displayed. Something about your life here that feels publicly displayed. Maybe it feels like the drama of your life is publicly displayed with Leo. What you've overcome. Doubt and fear and distrust about being different. Being different. Maybe you're meant to be really different, but Gemini is such a different energy. The Hierophant, the most traditional card in the deck. I ain't gonna be different. I'm not afraid of the Hierophant. I'm not afraid of something different from the Hierophant. I'm not afraid of convention. I'm not afraid to be different. Oh, good for you. That is hilarious to get like the most authoritative and conventional card in the deck, the Hierophant. You're not afraid to be different, baby. That's what you've overcome. How you view the other is dare to appreciate. Oh, see, that's in a Leo too. So you have Jupiter in Leo. That's the publicity. Do you see this person as someone who dares to show appreciation in the area of how you function that feels like your nemesis? There's something very complicated. I was not having an allergy problem before I came up with this reading this week with these cards. Okay. Ace of Cups, Five of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords came out with that. How you view them. Love and emotions. Deep love. Okay, you view the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords there. But there's some type of... It's almost like your emotions, or you view their emotions and their thoughts and ideas are distant from each other, are detached. Their emotional new beginning and their understanding and truth of new beginning are detached, are isolated from one another. What this person appreciates, and the truth around that, maybe they're having trouble connecting that. Is that how you view them? It's very interesting. So, well, they are playing a game here with Neptune. Oh, they are, yeah. So I want to say how you view them may not be wrong. I mean, even this feels just like swimming in it, right? Like swimming in it. If I was to depict someone swimming in the mystery of Neptune, I think it would look an awful lot like that. The Knight of Pentacles, very practical. Very practical. No matter how long they have to swim with Neptune, they will do it. What's this escape card? Let's just... Oh, fuck. Mars and Pisces. And that's a 10 of Cups. No. Mars. I don't know. Okay. Understanding, sympathy, and sacrifice. When this card is drawn in a reading, it may show that the questioner's desire to please others to the exclusion of personal needs has placed him or her within a complex and uncomfortable relationship or situation. Mars in Pisces is very rarely a fighting aspect, and more often than not, eventually, when all other options fail, leads one to escape from a situation by any means available. Ooh. This person is trying to get out of something here, but they're doing it in a very practical way. Step by step, long term. That's who they are. I wonder if there's something like really significant about this person's like astrological chart. Events. Using great energy to extract oneself from a tricky situation. Working extremely hard for the benefit of others. Shutting one's eyes to the reality of a situation. Wow. Do you see this person as... No, it's not how you see them. That's how they... This person is in some type of tricky situation that can be very difficult to get out of. You're right. Yeah. You're seeing this person's emotions and thoughts or ideas or knowing detached from one another. Huh. How they function. It's almost like this person's in a bad dream. Like the waking moments are a bad dream. And they're trying to effectively, slowly take one foot in front of the other each day. No, could this be somebody that has like a maybe a codependency on any sort of drug or something like that too? Because the 12th house could represent that. How they function. Remorse, guilt, forgiveness, acquisition. The 3 of Wands. This person, okay, this person functions by literally, I don't know, apologizing for what they want. What the fuck? This person apologizes for what they want. What is going on with this poor person? I mean, as I get deeper into this, I'm kind of wondering here. So they're swimming in the ocean of Neptune. They're trying to escape from something that's very hard to escape from. Service to others. Maybe this person is serving others in some way here with the Knight of Pentacles. They function, it's like they have to feel guilty or they have guilt for the things they've wanted. Now, this feels so oppressive. It feels like this person is oppressed. Now, as we're going through this, it feels like this person is oppressed. Right, and here, what they've overcome. Curiosity, destiny, and searching. Resourcefulness. It's almost like they've stopped searching for what would help them. And they're just going to feel guilt for what they want. Man. Yeah. The 4 of Pentacles. I'm going to protect myself here. Whoa, this is really closing off. This person, if this person has been searching for something, that's interesting. They have 2 4s, 4 of Pentacles and the 4. And the 4th house for that energy. Why have they stopped searching? Let me ask that. Is it through some sort of fear? They're protecting themselves against an uncertain future? Or they found what they're looking for? Oh, judgment. The 2 of no, the 2 of Wands and the Chariot. This person, they feel guilty or remorseful about something they want. Is it a relationship? There's something weird going on here where I almost feel like this person is been taught or told or believing, well, probably the believing after the other ones that I said leading up to that what they want, they shouldn't try to reach for or have. So are they trying to escape that kind of programmed reality in their mind? That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to escape some type of programmed reality in their mind here. That what they want, the things that they desire, the vision they have for themselves, that they shouldn't feel guilty or remorseful for it. I feel like this person is taking the steps needed to do that, to not feel guilty or remorseful for the things that they want. They've overcome looking for some sort of resource here in their life. They're protecting the resources that they have. And it does feel a little bit, though, out of judgment. They don't want to be judged by others about what their path or desires are. Huh. Okay, right. And that, because you're showing up as someone who is not afraid. You're no longer afraid of being different, being seen as different. And maybe that's some part of this. Like maybe this person is trapped in some sort of conventionality. And you see them as having a disconnection from what they feel and what they know. So do they, now they see you as either patiently waiting for a secret or you have a secret. I don't know. They see you as patient secrets. Maybe you have the secret to something they don't. Temperance, the World, the Ten of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles. The secret to alchemy, the secret to happiness. It's okay. No, they see, it's almost like they see you as having the answer to something, and you are patiently and determined and waiting for them to figure this out. Like some sort of path to happiness, the careful discovery that leads to happiness. Okay, to some degree, this person is in the right energy for at least how they view you. If there's something, it's almost like there's some sort of information that you hold that this person is trying to understand. Everything's in the upright. So we're going to go with Queen of Pentacles, Page of Swords, and the Four of Cups. It's almost like seeing somebody who is clearly burdened or held back by responsibilities that they have around them, or they're having difficulty making a decision based on the things that they see around them. Because what they see may not be what they know. I think I'm doing pretty good for somebody who took an allergy pill. That's a tough one. That's a very interesting dynamic. Both your energies are very intricate. I'm going to go do the extended Gemini. In the extended, I'm going to ask what this person misunderstands about you and what you misunderstand about this person. There's 2 links in the description below for the extended if you would like to follow me there. Thank you so much, Gems. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.